Good morning. Welcome to LinkedIn Marketing Minis with Karen Yankovich. I'm Karen Yankovich, and I am here with you daily through the month of September, maybe even the month of October, with daily mini LinkedIn and PR marketing strategies that you can quickly implement to bring more impact, more influence, and more income into your life. I'm live today on Facebook, my Facebook business page, my Facebook group, which if you are not a member of the group, you should totally join us at linkedinforwomencommunity.com. Everyone's invited to that. It's my gift to you, where we're talking about LinkedIn strategies on the regular. LinkedIn, of course, we're live on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. And if you are with me live today, I would love for you to jump in. And if you want, the topic we're talking about today is certainly something I can give you feedback on your headline. We're talking about your LinkedIn headline today. So I'm happy to take a look at your headline while I'm live here today. If anybody's around, I know it's a Sunday morning, but I chose to do this every day, and I kind of like doing it on the weekends. It gives me, I don't know, I kind of like it. Anyway, so what we are talking about today, and by the way, if you have not seen the previous videos that I've done here, you can just go on over to marketingminis.com, which is the YouTube playlist that I've been adding these to after each show. So you can binge it and watch it all at once, and just get a pen and paper out and take some notes. Now we're on September 10th, so this will be the 10th contribution to that playlist. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And hopefully a lot of value for you. I've been getting really good feedback on these. So if you are watching this live or on the replay and you have a topic you'd like me to cover in this series, let me know. I've got them mapped out, but I left plenty of space so that I can add in topics that you ask about or that I think are timely or important. So, and then I can always rearrange things, right? So I love it. If there's something you'd like to hear me talk about, please let me know, and I'm happy to do that. Okay, so what we're talking about today is your LinkedIn headline, and I'm going to screen share here today, which is a little bit weird when you screen share on LinkedIn when you're live on LinkedIn, because you watch yourself basically. You basically watch yourself. Well, I'll show you. I'll show you. Here we go. So you can see at the top of the screen, it's me talking to you, right? So, but when you go live on LinkedIn, your header image becomes your live stream. So that's kind of cool, right? So let me see if I can scroll up and get rid of that, because it's a little bit distracting, at least to me. All right, what we're looking at here is this headline here. And my current headline is helping women entrepreneurs get leads for their high ticket offers through the power and growth of their networks. LinkedIn and PR success strategist, corporate lead gen strategy, keynote speaker. So let's just talk a little bit about what this is, right? This is your headline. This is what people are going to see when you go up in search appearances, right? So you really want to make sure that you're creating this like it's a hook. You want to hook people's attention. So, from an underlying standpoint, you want to make sure that you are using your keywords, right? What are people searching for on LinkedIn that you want to come up as a search result? We're going to talk more about that in an upcoming episode. And so you want to infuse that in here. But really what you want to do in this headline is tell people three things. So there's three important components to your headline. Remembering that you want to tell people about you, but make it about them, right? Nobody really cares about you on LinkedIn. They care about what you can do for them, right? So on this headline, you want to tell people who you are, who you help, and how you help them. So who am I? I am a LinkedIn and PR success strategist and keynote speaker. Who do I help? Women entrepreneurs. How do I help them? I help them get leads for their high ticket offers through the power and growth of their networks, right? I also am corporate lead gen strategy. So I also help corporations, right? So you can see that I've got who you are, who I am, who I help, and how I help them in here. And I've talked about this a few times on this series already about how, if you just talk about the fact that you are, a financial planner, nobody really cares about you, right? But if you say I'm a financial planner and I help women over 50 create enough wealth to retire at 60, now you're telling me about you, but you're making it about me. And that's what I want. That's what this headline should be doing, who you are, who you help, and how you help them. So I would take a stab at your headline if you've got time today, if you're hanging out. If like you, if you live in the Northeast like me, it's going to rain all day today. So if you're sitting there maybe watching the men's US Open finals with your iPad in your lap this afternoon, um, take a stab at this. Take a stab at it. And, come back on over to this post and drop in a comment and let me know, and I'll take a look at it for you if you'd like. Wherever you're watching, whether you're watching it on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or LinkedIn, wherever you're watching, take a stab at this. Drop your headline in, or just drop a link to your profile in, and I'll take a look at your headline and give you some feedback on it. Okay. So, and whether you're watching this live or, if it's not even 2023 anymore, right? You're watching this 2 years from now. Happy to still do that for you. And hopefully that's still relevant, right? But if it's not, you'll hear from me. You'll hear from me one way or another. So remember, you want to use every character you can here. You do have a lot of characters, but let me rephrase that. You don't necessarily want to use every character you can here, because it's not your about section. Your about section is that's where all this happens, right? This is really a hook. So don't be, I guess how I will phrase this is, don't be afraid to use all the characters you want, but it shouldn't be 3 paragraphs long, right? Use your keywords. Think about what are people searching for on LinkedIn that you want to come up as the search result, and then who you are, who you help, and how you help them. Now you see here, I have these little stars. You can just copy and paste them from a million different places, right? I don't feel like this is the place to have a lot of emojis and stuff like that. That's not my brand, right? Maybe it's your brand, and if so, use it. But remember, you want it to pop, but we're not looking to make it, this is not Instagram, okay? So you want it to pop, but you want to make sure that you're hooking people and people going, yeah, I need that. I want more leads for my high ticket offers, right? I should talk to her. So speaking of talking to me, if you want to know what it looks like to get some help, well, first of all, there's a link to chat with me in my featured section on my profile. So if you want to talk, go check that out. But if you want to learn a little bit more about the strategies that I employ on LinkedIn, which I think are really different than a lot of other people, go to KarenYankovich.com/masterclass. You'll check out the full masterclass. The most current masterclass is always there. So again, if you're watching this in 2025, there'll probably still be something at KarenYankovich.com/masterclass. Hopefully it's been updated a few times. By then, I update it a few times a year, actually, but it's on demand, and I'm always kind of bringing into that masterclass what I think are the most important things to focus on with your LinkedIn and PR strategy, but also important why I think it's important, right? I'm sure that you've got a long to-do list of things you should be doing. I need to inspire you to understand the power of this so that you pop it to the top of your to-do list. Okay, so KarenYankovich.com/masterclass gets you to that. We don't need to be sharing my screen anymore. So I hope that was helpful. I will be back here tomorrow. Let's see what tomorrow's topic is. Ooh, tomorrow's is a good one. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about LinkedIn Creator Mode. So you're definitely going to want to be around for that one. 10 a.m. Eastern, daily through the month of September, probably October, maybe even November, because I'm having a lot of fun with this. And I think it's bringing a lot of value to you. And that's my goal, right? I want there to be more wealthy women in the world. And this is my contribution to that. So the next step for you, KarenYankovich.com/masterclass, if you want to dive in deeper, or just go on over to my featured section, you'll see a way to grab a spot on my calendar. All right. I look forward to seeing you back here again tomorrow.